Good day, everybody. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns and welcome to the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season number 4. It's Qualifier 12. We are getting through these really quick, and today we have 4 more runners on the restream to prove their spot or to take their spot in the final brackets. On comms today, we have a fantastic duo that consists of Fan and Breed and Eris, and on tracking we have Neuronomicon, Zoe Zolotova, Lava Plume, and Fiddleby, take it away. It's all yours.
Hello, Twitch chat.
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy time zone, I guess. I hope you're all excited for this qualifier. Eris, how are you feeling about it? You got any predictions?
I always pray for a Hugo seat.
We do love a Hugo seat. I'm always praying for Bremen, so we'll
Good
see.
choice. So yeah, let's see, who of the runners is actually still fighting for a spot? I think Will has done 4 qualifiers but 1 forfeit. So this, if Will finishes this seat, this will... he's pretty much top 32 anyway, but yeah, this will help him push up quite a bit. Gautier, I think, hasn't done 4 races yet either.
We do have some fantastic runners today, so we've got 4 runners on the restream. We've got Dodo, we've got Will X49, we've got Alf, and we've got Balthier. So
yeah, Balthier has done 4 races but has 1 forfeit as well. So for Will and Balthier, this is basically they will have 4 completed races after this, assuming they finish.
Ooh. I'm loving the hash of this seed. It's not
super
ugly.
Quiet, Zoe, or do you mean commentary or from the game? Okay, I can boost myself up a little.
Looks like they're saying that Alf is their output. Like game output's very quiet, is what they're saying.
And it looks like we are starting the countdown.
And here we go.
I think it was like 20 rupees.
Yes, I saw that on the tower as well. In one of the cutscenes. Yeah, 20 rupees. So let's see, we got Alf going straight for the ferry, presumably in the laundry pool, and everyone else going for the owl statue. And North Clocktown, so... we got another red rupee on the tree. What's Tingle got for us today?
Nice synchronized jumps.
Yep. And Tingle has got room key. Alright.
That's pretty nice to have early. Just hope you don't find Cafe's mask with that, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe you hope you do, so you can get it over with. It's nice not having to worry about an entrance into the stockpot inn.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so it looks like 3 of the runners are heading straight into Observatory. Synchronized pot throwing, can I just say? Dodo and Will. Room key for 5 rocks indeed. Will and Dodo completely in sync here. I just want to say that is... So Moonsteer's a half piece, and it looks like Alph is heading out into Termina rather than going to the astronomy tower. We're gonna get our first hints here.
Yep, Alph is one of the few runners who don't prefer the observatory opener.
We got Beaver Race is dead, our first always hint. Swamp Spider House, our second always hint. Invisible Soldier, a sometimes hint. And Beaver Race again. So we've got 2 always hints and a sometimes hint in the Termina Grotto.
Shiro is not a hero today.
Nope. We've got Mountain Village is Foolish from Astronomy Tower.
Oh, well, I hate that.
That's not bad. No Smithy, no Darmani, and I'm
No
sorry,
Hugo.
but there's no Hugo. Rip Hugo. He's not getting fed today. Yep, Mountain Village is Foolish, yes. We got the Termina pillar check, and it looks like we got Dodo time skipping as well. And the pillar has nothing in it.
It was a bit too quick to spot the item in the bomb shop for me.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Whoops.
We'll get another chance.
I'm sure. In reservation is a bomb chew.
Big chest up on Stumpy.
Yeah. Interesting, I didn't see the runners go check room key. Oh wait, we got Will. Will's checking room key, which is also dead. Mountain title deed in Termina.
Yeah, that's good toilet paper.
Yep.
And
Another
nothing that
fresh hint.
kicks... Yeah,
North
Clocktown
Clocktown is Way of the Hero.
I was just about to say nothing that kickstarts the seed yet in terms of items, so maybe
Yep.
North Clocktown will be our good old early game hint.
So we know it wasn't the room key. Could be the ferry. Could be bombers. Bomb lady. Plenty of things to do there. Deku Playground. Big chest on P Hat. What have we got? Oh, we got a bottle in East Clocktown. Spin attack. Okay. Yep.
Well, early bottle, you don't complain about that.
Nope.
Although bottles have lost a bit of value in this season.
Never say no to spin attack. True.
We had the
Butler
good
is
old
dead.
days. Sorry. Okay, Butler dead.
Butler. So that's another always hints. We've got 3 now, right?
And
So
Road
we
to
got
Ikana Foolish.
Road to Ikana Foolish is a nice one.
Yeah, especially
I mean-
really nice with that invisible soldier hint.
Yep.
They're so happy to get that hint combo. And ice arrows on Guru Guru.
No hunting for ice today, that's for sure. And check. Okay, we can see that bomb shop item now. I still
Yeah,
didn't see-
It's not important. We trust our runners, it's not important.
Got 2 Gorman races going on at the moment. It's Ocean Title Deed, I think.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
More toilet paper for now. Yeah, Alkaline, on the other hand, MMR with the new always hint system, it's pretty broken.
Silver
To be
rupee.
fair, MMR has like extremely long checks compared to other randomizers. Like seriously, Swan to buy the house is like 4.5 minutes. It's really not comparable to anything in like other randomizers. But yeah, the new always hints are extremely strong.
Hot container on Gorman Brothers. With a silver rupee on Postman.
That's a really nice money boost for your bank.
Yes, the always hints are always incredibly important in MMR because there's, what, 11 of them? So, providing you get the 6, the other 5 are dead. So, unless it's 12, but 6 will always be hinted, and then whichever ones aren't hinted are dead. Last seed I played had Midnight Meeting and SPI Wath overlap.
Which kinda means they're not actually always hints anymore. But I guess we're gonna keep the naming convention.
Yep.
We have the sometimes and the sometimes. Sometimes always, maybe.
Purple rupee on Swordsman. Got another hint over here.
No, that should not be in regards to what's being discussed in chat. If a check is hinted, it shouldn't count towards the worth.
Goron Village is Way of the Hero. So got Mountain Village Foolish, but Goron Village is Way of the Hero. Ranch Sisters is dead.
So yeah, still waiting for something that opens up the seed right now.
Yep. The Dongos is nothing. I'm assuming there's something behind Great Ferry in North Clocktown. Someone's just gotta go check it. Unless I missed it. Looks like another bottle, so we got a bottle of milk.
I think I've checked it. Well, it wasn't anything.
Oh. Yes, we are currently missing one Wath and one Foolish. Another duplicate Shiro hint. So our first runner to go into the swamp is Balthier. Boat archery is dead. That's another always hint. So that's 5 now? 4. 5. I can count, I promise.
I can definitely count. I watched Sesame Street.
I can count just very slowly and I have to cackle like a vampire afterwards, unfortunately.
Yeah, and lightning has to strike too.
Yep. So waiting for the first bomb granny check, I could see one of our 2 top runners who are completely in sync again. We've got Alf going for his bottle in East Clocktown. What's Business Scrub got for us today? Bomb bag. Okay. We've got a wallet-locked bomb bag on Business Scrub.
Yeah, so will this be yet another wallet seed?
Hooray. We love wallet seeds. So it looks like our top 2 runners might not be going for bomb. Oh, wait. Okay, it looks like Will's going for Bomb Granny. And Dodo as well. Fingers crossed for Lemon Seed. I absolutely agree, Hellcath. So, is Bomb Granny going to be the what? That's the question.
Yeah, something has got to give. Like,
I've
it's
skipped
a pretty
Bomb
dry
Granny.
start so far.
Yeah, I've skipped Bomb Granny on Cycle 1 before because I got LTK. And Laundry Pool Wath. So I skipped Bomb Granny. Bomb Granny is not the Wath. Bomb Granny is simply a 20 rupee. It's happened to all of us though. We've forgotten about Bomb Granny once or twice.
I've never missed Bomb Granny by like a frame.
Yep.
It never happened to me. It is actually a world in which the room key is the way of the hero if we need Midnight Meeting, and the room key looks like Deku for Ikana access. There is some logic shenanigans. That's probably not gonna be that.
It could be room key toilet hand.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Oh.
Toilet hand just doesn't require anything anymore since it's free on night 3.
Oh yeah, of course it's free. Yep. Toilet hand giving us big bucks for some paper.
But paper is also bucks, so
Yep.
what's happening here? This money laundering?
Stone mask on bank 1. I did not see that. I mean, that's not a terrible mask to have.
Yeah, it's really nice to have in Deku Palace.
And Parts Fortress, absolutely. Permanent economy is in shambles, absolutely agree.
It will not buy any red potion? Did I just miss it?
It looks like we've got Dodo going to Swamp at some point soon. He's just picked up a red potion.
Yeah, we're waiting to get some new information here. Because most of Sphere Zero has already been covered, so now we're waiting for the Swamp Woods to see. That is our progression finally.
North Clocktown did not lead to Ice Arrows, by the way. Guru Guru had Ice Arrows. That was in Laundry Pool. Bomb Granny had a 20 rupee. I just realized looking on Alf's tracker, Alf has put Road to Akana as a Wath location.
Oh, that's unlucky.
That's not good. Road to
Hope he's-
Akana is foolish.
Yeah, I hope he's gonna know this.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's not the worst location to wrongly write down because it has only like 3 checks and one of them is hinted dead.
But it
You
should
just
be
saw
North
that.
Clocktown,
Yeah.
which is plentiful more. Let's just hope that he rights that mistake.
Yeah, so I think the pillar chest, I've peeked it and it was small. So the only potential bait left is in Punch Rock Grotto. So let's hope there's no bait for Alf or that he notices. I mean, if he
Yeah.
gets like 3 other was, he's gonna be like, wait, this doesn't add up. Or no, not 4 was.
That ranch rush for hints is probably gonna help Alf out once he realizes. Fingers crossed there's a duplicate Road to Akana foolish hint somewhere. And final ice arrows on Guru Guru. So all runners have ice arrows now at this point. So it looks like Will and Dodo are heading now for the swamp. So the last checks that we have in North Clocktown now are Deku Playground, Bombers now.
Yep.
And we
And
got
the Transformation Fairy too.
Yep. Okay, so another ranch Sister's been dead hint.
And Alf is kind enough to show us Great Bay Coast. That we actually see some different checks as well.
Yep. Both sides of the bottle checks now. Hopefully. Oh, big chest. What have we got? Fire arrows in Great Bay Coast.
It's a very nice find, but sadly does not do anything for us yet.
Nope. Happily take elemental arrows so we're not casinoing them later.
It's always like, what's worse? Casinoing your last elemental arrow or your last song item?
True. Great Bay Coast Wath, I mean, potentially. Butler. One, two, three, four. We still only have 5 always hints. We are still looking for the last one. These elemental arrows rule out a lot of checks? Yeah, absolutely. Without magic, though. And labfish is...
A cannibal.
True. Yes. Natural selection. Spitting out some health for you.
Okay,
So Balthier going to pick up fire arrows.
pretty much down to Kuuma and third day in chest at this point.
Yep. I'm wondering if we're going to see some out of logic Deku Palace now. From Dodo and Will.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's not a popular play.
Yeah. Or are they going to go for Great Bay? No? Dodo's going for Swamp.
At this point, if Kuma doesn't give anything, you just have to turbo mode it to Night 3 and check the inn. Then depending on what you get there, maybe still check the range. The problem with Skull Kid is we need a projectile to hit Skull Kid. Okay, it's definitely not a frog mask, although it is a very cool mask.
So got
Actually,
Dodo cycling forward here. Are we going to see Romani? Yes, the item in Skull Kid's hand is always junk.
yeah, only the songs properly randomized.
I believe bombs are in logic to hit Skull Kid.
No, they're not, but
Oh, they're not.
it's definitely a cool out of logic play.
You can use them, but you want a projectile, so you want Zora, Bow, Deku, Hookshot. It is possible, it's just not. Logical. Egg is just a funny. Ooh, we got a big chest and stockpot in on staff night.
I mean, it has to be it, right? There's nothing left. Oh my god. Stumpy. This is a pretty funny seat, actually. It's Bean of the Hero.
Bean of the Hero.
My Will is showing us the ranch.
Getting a Ranch Sisters hint in Ranch. Nice.
And we have a Sphere Zero bottle, so... Storms could... I don't know, maybe 1 star. We'd have to check the song layout.
I think this chest was a small gold. Or just brown. Let's see. We got Bank 3 is dead, so another sometimes hint.
It seems like it was a small brown chest on Racetrack Runner. I'm sorry. Racestock. What's it called? Doggy Racetrack. That was the one. Yeah, this is a pretty hardcore bottleneck.
Ooh, Deku Mask on Stumpy.
Yeah, this is an insane bottleneck. You have to get that bean and the bottle, and that's basically the only thing you get in this early game. I think that was a big killer chest in underwater.
Yep. At least Deku Palace is in play now.
Yeah, and we can probably get our Wave the Hero item in North Clocktown now. As long as it's not bombers.
Oh, Dodo going for the fire arrows now. I agree. It is absolutely time to start rushing Deku Playground.
Especially because day 3 is much faster than if you reset and had to do day 1.
Yep. Yep, so second RTI, foolish hint in the ranch. Let's just hope that Alf finds it. Of course, yes, assuming that Alf does check all the hints in the ranch. We're currently just waiting on any new information. All runners are currently completing tasks that the runners have done. We know that the beginning swamp checks are all dead for heart pieces. Yeah, definitely want magic for Deku.
Well, she apparently got a second bottle, but no clue where that one came from.
So there was a second bottle on the tree in Path to Swamp. It was a bottle of milk.
Yeah, okay, I understand. And actually takes the boat ride.
Interesting. So Balthier going for Out of Logic Deku Palace, maybe? Here we go, so North Clock Town, Red Rupee, so it's gotta be on Bomber's Kid, or Deku Playground at this point. There's only a few checks left, and Dodo going for the Deku Playground. If it's not Deku Playground, we gotta go play hide and seek. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I've never seen anyone do Deku Playground that way, but God, that gave me a little bit of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. Whew.
Yeah, the hops aren't that hard, but you have to practice it.
Swamp Title Deed, leading so that Goron Village Wath overlap.
Yeah, immediately slowing down time because Dodo does not want to reset that one away.
Bomber's Notebook on Bean Daddy. Okay, so Alf is checking the ranch hints. Is Alf going to find that road to a kind of foolish hint? Fingers crossed. Oh, and Will got the big suck. And lost his shield. No. Oh no. No!
Yeah, it actually happened to me in a Season 3 match, and I lost it on the water as well, so I couldn't pick it back up.
Ah. Ooh, got a big chest in Bean Daddy Grotto. I didn't see that. What was it?
That was Blast Mask.
Oh, Blast Mask. So we got bombs.
Yep.
Yep, that is correct, Kirby. We cannot hand in the Swamp Title Deed without Bo and without a way to get into Mountain Village as well because of the snowball. So
I mean, technically the bean only locks Deku, and then Deku gives you bean access anyway.
yep.
But it's 100% the bean of the hero and stockpile in.
Alf going for the final hint.
And Will with the swim to the Cape O. Not season 3 anymore.
Road to Akana foolish. He read it quickly.
Let's hope his brain actually registers.
Not seeing any changes on his tracker. He's not fixing it. It looks like it hasn't registered.
A left side palace. That's light arrows? No, I'm not sure what I'm seeing, to be honest.
No,
Maybe Kamara's mask?
Yes, Kamara's mask, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Gauthier has apparently forfeited and then unforfeited the race. I hope everything's okay.
And maybe just accidentally hit the hotkey.
Hopefully. We got Song of Healing on Sonata. Interesting. Well, we know it's not for Darmani because Darmani is foolish.
Not the
So that
worst time to
leaves-
get it.
Yeah.
Because we can do Camaro. Time of day works out pretty well for us.
Kamara and Mikau.
No, panic! Chat, panic!
It's panic time.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got a little refresh to get rid of the forfeit banner.
So we got Alf going for our Bean of the Hero. Bam. Deku Mask. So it's just Will now who is, by looks of it, also going for his Deku Mask. So all runners will now have Deku. So it looks like we got Dodo rushing everywhere to try and find some sort of projectile, whether it's magic for Deku, hookshot, bow, or Zora. Song of Healing was the song in Deku Palace. We've got a big chest behind the Woodfall Owl. So what was the issue with Road to Akana? Road to Akana is foolish, and Alf has marked it as Wath. And has had a second foolish hint for Road to Akana, has still not changed it. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how Alf fares out based on this knowledge. And we got magic behind Woodfall Owl. So that's huge. We got Dodo's finally found his magic.
Yeah, pretty much only opens up bombers. Why? Oh yeah, and a few tingles, of course.
And Skull Kid.
Yeah, true. The vanilla way of doing Skull Kid.
Romani Tingle is dead. Honey and Darling Day 3. You'll need a boat for that.
No, you can actually do it with Deco Bubbles.
Ah.
But it's never required, so don't get your hopes up. I mean, I want it to happen, but it never happens. Yeah, basically the reason why you can go in as Deku, then take off the mask and then have to shoot less targets is because you can start the minigame as Deku. That's why there's less targets, so you don't have to hit like 1 million targets with the bubbles. Because it's a bit annoying.
So we've got our Bomber's Notebook check here. And we've got Will going for Swamp Title Deed, and we've got Alf with his Song of Healing. Mara having bow would be rather humorous. Mara having a heart.
A piece of it. It's technically a decaying husk, I guess. It looks like Will already reset. I did not notice that actually.
I don't think Will inverted time, so he had to go back. Yes, Bean Daddy is selling the time loss, which I think everyone has picked up now. Right, so we got a healing Meow.
Bit surprised you're rushing healing checks over Bomber's kits. Like sure, in your mind it's already the worst case scenario and North Clocktown Worth is just title lead for the Goron Village Way of the Hero. Well.
There's still plenty of checks to do. Keg on Meow. Okay. That's interesting.
Oh, Bautier did... Where was Blast Mask again? That was the one in the Bean Daddy chest. It is marked on Bautier's tracker, yeah? On his own personal tracker.
Those Lagenflies are devious things. So we have Dodo pushing these final hours. How many checks can he get in before he has to cycle? Or go to Skull Kid and cycle, because he can do it.
And it's pretty much only Bomber's kits left now.
Yep.
And one tingle, I think the Road to Southern Swamp tingle is not checked yet for Dodo at least.
Yep, Will indeed does have to save the witch again because he has no way into Deku Palace otherwise.
Dodo using the blast mask to blow up Bomber's Kit.
Taste of their own medicine. This
No
All Knight's
curiosity
Mask
sheet.
has 20 rupees.
Yep.
Farmer's Notebook has the bow. There we go. There's our Wath. Are we going to see Dodo push Goron Village now? Because he has the deed. Yes,
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
are. Swamp title deed was Deku Playground. Which is why I'm gathering that he's not planning on doing it again. So he has magic, which means he also has fires and ice available to him now as well. All we need is Hook and Arcana Access, and we are on our way.
But very crucially, Dodo did not actually pick up a fish, so no fish walk.
Clock Tower Roof is Way of the Hero. Alright, so Skull Kid is required this seed. Okay, so Alpha's got his North Clocktown hint. Once he goes up to Mountain Village, he's gonna see that Clock Tower Roof Wath, and he's gonna go, what? So that final Wath hint is close by. Clock Tower Roof, yes, it means the song's required. That's a first for me? Yeah. A lot of people say that it's a great Wath hint. In my opinion, I don't think it's all that great. It's just the song. If the Song of Storms, though, if it's required Song of Storms, that does probably mean Pamela. So... Oh, we haven't had a Pamela hint. I don't think there is a Pamela hint. We haven't had a Kana Canyon Foolish, so... And we got Keg on Meekow, that is very true, so we've already seen that. That healing could be semi-required. Well, we don't know yet, because we don't know whether or not Romani Ranch song is actually going to be required for us.
I'm gonna get a rare Twin Islands tingle here. As this tingle shares the item with Road to Southern Swamp tingle.
Bomb bags. So actual bombs are on Swamp Tingle for 40 rupees, Twin Islands for 20.
But no monies for Dodo.
Sonata of Awakening on Skull Kid. So we've got required Sonata, so that could be Woodfall or Kita. The thing is, Alf does not know that Clock Tower Roof is Wath.
I mean, you're going to push it regardless.
Yep.
But yeah, let's see if this is just bait in Goron Village, and we just we have the heroes just for the song.
A hot piece.
Yeah, didn't read what the scrub was selling. Okay,
Ooh,
that's Zora
Zora
Mask.
Mask. So the bow and the swamp title deed were both what's required. So this is it's getting interesting. Interesting Zora placement. I don't think I've ever had Transform Mask up there actually myself.
Yeah, after that bottleneck, we're finally, getting some options.
Yep. We got light arrows on Lens of Truth Cave. Wait, and we got Picto. Okay, so what multiple items here in the Wath locations. We got Zora Mask, we've got light arrows, and we've got Picto. So we're looking at Shrine, Stone Tower Temple, and Swamp for potential further
At
progression.
this point, it's definitely, you try to follow the Sonata here, I think. Hope it gives you Goron or the hook.
Yep. So Dampe Dead was the Zora Cape hint, so that's our 6th always hint, which means all always hints are dead. See, I would have Turbo Rush Woodfall as well, but Dodo didn't have that much time left, and plus, he also did have the Skull Kid required hint, so he couldn't even get into Woodfall at this point. But my assumption here is that he will rush Woodfall fairly quickly.
I mean, Dodo already hit the Woodfall, I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't have Sonata, we were talking about the temple itself.
Alright, yeah.
Hitting a Skull Kid with light arrows because you can. So all 3 elementals have now been found by one of our runners, so no casino on the elementals today.
We definitely still need the song items though.
Yep.
Like, minimum requirement for now is still to find Goron, find Hookshot, Ikana access, and at least one song item.
At least Keg is free. Unless you really want to push me cow every single time. There we go. So yeah, looks like Dodo is pushing Woodfall straight away.
A good point in chat. Alf did not get the bow.
Yep.
I think. I mean, at least it's not marked on his own tracker. Can we not finish GBT? No. We do not have New Wave. The New Wave, as it's called.
New wave, new?
Yeah, exactly. And we do not have a hookshot for either. You need the hookshot to get on the back of the turtle.
Looks like the dark mode cats are giving Dodo a little bit of hell. Yeah, I could see Hook being in here being Woodfall Temple. Or Goron, maybe. Something fairly progressive has to be in Woodfall.
I mean, Zora opens up quite a bit, but
yeah,
totally be something else in here.
Could we see our runners orphaning Pirate's Fortress, though? It could be that it's just pushing for the song here. But, I highly doubt that.
Meanwhile, we
Captains?
see dance as well.
So we got Will going for the powder keg here.
Okay. of disappearing a little bit on us, but thankfully just a little hiccup on the stream. And... oh yeah, we have no bow. We have to go this way if we don't have a bow. If we want to get to the bow chest. It's actually slightly annoying.
There we go. I'm both here picking up their bow. Ooh, Dodo nearly missing there. Apologies, I'm just gonna have to refresh a second due to Alf's buffering on my side.
The small key chest had a red potion bottle, Zoe.
Oh no, Alf!
This room is absolute hell, yeah.
Oh, my heart breaks
Okay.
for you, my friend.
Oh, he could have saved it if he avoided out in the water as the Deku. He would have spawned in the upper room. But yeah, if you're not used to that, you don't really think of it.
Oh, I was bouncing again. So I saw it and then it bounced back. It's what happened 2 days ago on the last restream, where I was in the future from everyone.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Chat will flame you immediately.
So we currently haven't really got anything of significance from Woodfall Temple. Bottle of Proud Potion has no use to us now that we've already saved the witch, and Shiro is not our hero, so... it looks like it's either the warp or a Dalwar's Heart container. That could... oh, actually I think we've got the mini boss rooms still as well. Try not to get too ahead of myself. Bow chest, a Dalwar, or blue warp, yes.
Oh.
Shiro
What
is
is this?
always our hero. Blue boss warp is what BBW stands for.
Okay, Dodo, that is... how can you... Dodo messing up the what's it called? Ice Arrow strat. Gonna have to have some words about this. You have to do spec proud, you know?
Oh, we got a big chest on the Lizarphos. Is this our Sonata Wath? Mirror Shield. Alright. Egos?
Sadly not quite reachable yet.
Yeah. But we got another song item, so we've got Keg and we've got Mirror Shield now, so potentially 2 song items. It looks worth enough to me. It does indeed, but we still do have a Dalwar's Heart container, so we'll see. I cannot remember the last time I actually had to do this room semi-vanilla.
Yeah, this is actually the toughest trick, is not immediately instantly jumping down.
Yeah.
Then remember, oh, I don't have a hook shot, and then you're already down in the water and have to climb back up again. It's actually the hardest part about it.
Yep. And then fighting a Dalwar with a butter knife. But you've got light arrows, so that's just as good. We need a lot of things to go to Kana right now. We need hook and we need access. Everything else we have. We've got the ice arrows. Nice, that was Ooh, almost a one cycle Adolwa from Dodo with a butter knife. That's just a flex in itself.
Yeah, and now it's trolled a little bit as a reward.
There we go. And Adolwa is down. Ah, yes, Keaton Mask. That's a good check as well. And Ikana access on Adolwa's remains. There we go. We got Garo Mask. Now we just need the hook.
And it was
Oh,
Elegy.
I didn't see what the song was. Elegy of Emptiness. So, Hook Casino? Question mark? We just need Hook for Ikana now. Hook might be the go mode. We have everything to get into Ikana. We can do Egos, we can do Stone Tower Temple. We just can't get up there. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this actually might turn into Goron Casino if Hook is the next item.
Yep. This is where Keg Challenge is the Goron Village Worth. Hook shot on Keg Challenge. Were we hinted where Goron was? No. Graveyard. Nobody has been to the Graveyard Grotto yet. Are we going to see Dodo push? Pirate's Fortress. Oh, Zora Hall, maybe? Zora Cape for sure, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like Cape before the fortress.
We got a Graveyard Grotto check. First person to go into the graveyard. And it is a big chest on Graveyard Grotto. What have we got?
Here already?
Oh, it's Keaton. Never mind. I missed that earlier. What was Keaton anyway?
Nothing.
Oh. I was so focused on Dodo and his ventures through Woodfall. Keaton just had a 20.
So we had a big chest on the first ledge, I think. From the cape.
What's the like got for us? Can't
No
really
clue.
see that. Looked like LTK, but
We only see pixels.
it was the Great Fairy Sword. Well, at least we got a sword upgrade now. Help us with Secret Shrine.
So no stabbing Majora in the crotch 40 times today, sadly.
Darn. Unless you want to do it as a flex. We have all the always hints. We do indeed.
Okay, only missing like Foolish now.
Ooh, we got a big chest. That little. Ooh, pendant. We found the pendant, everybody.
Zoe, yeah, Dodo already did the Cape Grotto last cycle.
It's still going to be interesting when Alf finds that clock tower roof hint. Because he's about to get his bow.
Yep. He's gonna be super happy about it since he already went to Woodfall Temple.
And then he's going to be like, why is Road to Akano on there? Yes, happy 1 hour indeed.
Looks like we had another bottle on the ledge. Trade deed ledge in Zora Hall.
So happy 1 hour to everybody. Do you want to finish what you're saying?
I just want to say you should not play the song as Zora.
Yeah. So today we have lots of lovely people in here with us today. I'm Shannon Bird, commentating here with Eris. We've got our trackers, Zoe, Neuro, Pilby, and Lava Plume, and we've got our 4 lovely racers with us today. We've got Dodo, Will, Alf, and Foxbath here. I hope you're all having a good day so far.
Yeah, so
Make sure you give all of our runners and trackers a follow and check us all out. And I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It's been a very intense race and a lot going on.
Yep, and for the question in chat, what's the goal? The goal is pretty much vanilla, quote unquote. We need to beat Majora, for which we need to find all 4 what's it called? Boss remains, and we need Oath to Order. And the boss remains are in the vanilla locations. And yeah, we just got a letter to cafe.
Letter to cafe chain. So we LTK off of the Zora Wath. So yeah, it was LG on the blue warp.
Looks like Dodo wants to immediately rush the ladder.
Yep.
Instantly pushing to day 2.
Delete LTK. And I think Letter to Mama is worse, personally, in my opinion. If you've got to do both.
Kinda depends on where you are in the cycle, I guess. Like if you find Letter to Cafe after noon on day 2, you're just mad at the game.
There was the bomb bag on Twin Islands Tingle, yes, and I believe Dodo did not get it. He saw it, he didn't have enough money at the time to get it.
Yeah, he only had 5 rupees in the bag and was too poor.
Yeah, so he just went straight for the Goron Village Wath.
Belgians aren't paid enough for their work, apparently. Speaking of which, this is a pretty hardcore French restream. I think Alf is the only invader of the non-French species here. Like, let's call it Francophone.
Zora was on Swamp Title Deed Ledge, so it wasn't Swamp Title Deed itself, it was on the ledge, which required Deku, so Swamp Title Deed was required, just not for that specific check itself. Goron Mask on LTK. There we go. So it was a required LTK seed. That's kind of nasty. So now it's just Hook. It's Hook Casino time! Woo!
I kinda wanted to be on the Mountain Title Deed trade, just so it's a required double dip on Zora Hall.
Anyone checked Picto yet?
Don't think we've seen the Tingle photo, no.
Alf is indeed going north. Is he gonna get that clock tower roof hint? Is he gonna just stand there and go, huh? Make or break time, guys. Gibdo on LTK as well. That's so gross.
Now you really don't want a required captain set.
And Hook on LTK as well. So no Hook Casino.
So yeah, is this just the go mode?
It is potential go mode, yes. Or are we in for a captain's casino? Just have to wait and see. We might need captains, indeed. So we are pretty much in no mode at this point for Dodo. Right?
Yeah, you just rush the songs from here.
Captains. Land title deed on the what we call the Zoe Grotto.
Yeah, not sure why we're doing checks still. Am I missing something? Oh.
I feel like Dodo might be...
The problem is we have to reset because we want to check the ranch song. Dodo is like, do I want to check?
Song.
Do I want to check?
Song.
Yeah.
Keg challenge. Because we still have that waft to fulfill. We still have
really does not want to miss the captain set in these locations, I guess. Silver Rupee's not quite legible for a WoF.
Now it's the song. If the song is a dungeon song, then woo. If it's not, and it's Storms, not so woo.
Yeah. Sadly,
Because then
Baby
you have to go heal
Goron.
Pamela.
Baby Goron is absolutely a purveyor of storms.
Yep.
Loves to give you a white song. And it is.
It's Storms. Pamela required. Captain's hat.
Well, we don't know that quite yet.
It's just my guess.
But you can always hope, yes.
Captain's Casino, let's go.
I guess at least it takes off the pressure to have to, so Dodo doesn't immediately have to reset now.
Yep. I could see Dodo completely orphaning Pirates Fortress at this point. Land title, is he gonna do Picto as well? It's a question because he's here.
Apparently we had a prediction. Oh god. Not very many votes on it, so someone won a lot of channel points. I mean, yeah, obviously. Alkaline. It was over before it started, so to say.
I guess Dodo finally got his bomb bag.
Yep, and we do have a bet in the chat for Captain Set, so feel free to place your bets.
Shrine Ward. Oof. Because we do still have that lights in a Wath location. So Shrine could still be viable. And obviously we do have Zora, Wath, which, I mean, could potentially lead to Pirates Fortress. Pinnacle Rock.
I mean, Zora is required to beat the game anyway, so it's always a worth item. But yeah, we did get on Knight's Mask in that big chest in Terminal Field we spotted earlier. Let's see what Biobaba gives us. I have no clue. Apparently nothing.
Very nice Swamp Archery score from Dodo.
Oh, Will froze for me, but not for restream. Okay, just for me. I'm gonna have to refresh Will.
So Dodo's resetting here. Welcome in, Celeste. Oath Hunt. Yep. So we are missing Goron's Lullaby, New Wave Bossa Nova, and Oath to Order. We've got Keg and Mirror Shield. I feel like I'm missing something here.
And Will getting the bad news, it's not a jet seat. We actually have to keep playing this. Oh. Will?
Where's Goron? So LTK was loaded. It had Goron Mask, Gibdo Mask, and Hookshot. It was indeed LTK1. LTK2 had Hookshot and Gibdo, which was locked behind required Zora, which was locked behind required swamp title deed, and Deku, which was locked behind Bow and Mountain Village access. So it's quite the chain, actually.
Speaking of which, I think Alf at this point, he knows the foolish and the way of the hero. He just decided not to correct his tracker, but he knows. Because he wrote down Clock Tower Roof as a foolish, but then put Sonata on the way of the hero for Rotary Kana, so he knows in his head it's fine. So no problems anymore on that front.
So my thoughts is, after Dodo does this, he's gonna head up to Akana. That's my prediction. And push Egos and maybe Secret Shrine. Oath to Order on Powder Keg. Song checks. So interesting.
Yeah, definitely no Oath Hunt.
This is gonna be a new wave hunt. That's my guess. Romani Mask. Okay.
The castle can have either song.
Yep.
It's actually literally a 50-50 without any memes attached. Oh, Baltier on night of day 2. This is why Letter Cafe is such a beloved item.
Oh. The Baltier is definitely gonna have to cycle back for that LTK. Let's just hope he realizes just how important it is. All Knight's Mask in Termina.
And Alf is gonna run into the same problem. It's on the second half of day 2. Gonna see fast forward here from Dodo. Stay on night of day 1. Or probably for the Camaros, what are they called? The sisters. Rosa sisters, exactly. Now I think about it, we have Letter the Cafe behind us and Goldust the Sinted Foolish. So you kinda have all the items that destroy your in-game time routing are pretty much gone. So in-game time routing now becomes a lot less important. Just very freely cycle now. Just stay on the same cycle forever.
It is indeed. We are almost at deed percent. We just need Moon's Tear and Louder to Mama. We got our first Arcana push, so we've got Will heading up to Arcana now. We got Dodo pushing Goron's treasure chest game. Oof.
And Dodo's showing why it's important to learn how to clip. Because it turns this minigame into, oh my god, it's just go mode.
Captains is on Goron treasure chest minigame. So looks like Dodo's in go mode.
And that was exciting. Exciting hunt, my guys. My fellow watchers. Dudes and dudettes.
I don't think anyone guessed. Did anyone guess Goron treasure chest game? Yeah, nobody bet anywhere near that. Everyone was like not clocked down.
Yeah, everyone thinks of the nasty locations, but no one thinks of the nice ones.
Yep.
Very discriminatory chat. So let's see. I have to get 2 songs. I have to do 3 dungeons. This is probably a 145. Maybe more than 148 for Dodo.
Oh, we found the Moon's Tear. Where was Captain's hat? It was on Goron Race, treasure chest game. Not Goron Race, god. Treasure chest game. The fastest qual so far is 1 hour 39. Can Dodo break that record?
Yeah, no way.
Goron Lullaby on Captain's hat, so for the other runners, it could potentially be a Goron Casino. Now that we know that New Wave Bossa Nova is on Egos. Egos to Arcana is the Egos in Arcana Castle. You fight them and they give you elegy. You were indeed right. Egos does have New Wave New. Oof. We're getting a Pinnacle Rock check here from Alf.
Yeah, sadly. 2 runners that have missed the cafe. Now in a bit for a doozy.
Yep.
The Alf gets rewarded with a terrible item in a terrible location.
Got our first Stone Tower push. Not that Dodo's going to be checking anything in there. He's going to just be boss rushing all temples now. And we've got Will going for his Oath. It looks like Balthier is checking minigames, so will we see Goron Treasure Chest game being checked here? Looks like Alpha might be going for Pirate's Fortress.
Yes, you can do Egos after Stone Tower Temple, and that's optimal.
Nothing really changes in Akana once you beat Twin Mold, unlike every other region.
Well, actually, you cannot do Pamela or Pohat anymore, so it's like the only region where you actually only lose checks without getting any new ones.
Yeah. And they aren't like major checks that you get locked out of. Well, because you clear all of the evil spirits from Ikana Canyon, such as the ghosties and stuff. So yeah, that's the way I look at it, I guess. There's probably an actual reason why Pohat and Pamela are. Well, the land is healed. I guess you look at it that way. Every region after you complete it, the land is healed. Right, so the poisonous water is gone, the snow is gone, the fog is gone, I guess, in Great Bay. And then you've got the evil monsters are gone, so the Gibdos, the ghosts, they're gone. So that's why Pamela's father is healed, because he was cursed by Skull Kid. There's no point adding additional checks after the Stone Tower, because at that point, even in vanilla, you're in go mode, because all you need is the remains. Yep.
And look, at the time they were doing Ikana, they ran out of time and budget, so can you blame them?
Yeah. Dodo having a little bit of bad luck trying to get the left side skip on Akana. But he's got there now and looks like we're going straight for Twin Mold. I was trying to justify the evil spirits leaving, but then I was thinking of the egos, but they're kind of already there.
And they're technically inhabitants of the land?
Yeah. So they don't count.
Let's not talk about the Gibdos in the well, though.
Ugh.
There's very clearly very extremely good reasons why the Gibdos on the surface disappear and the one in the well stay.
Yeah, they're very friendly. They just want to give you a hug. Roughly. Providing all of his fights are clean and his GVT movement is smooth, then yeah. Stone Tower's gonna take Snowhead's gonna take no time at all. But it's just GVT movement has to be completely fluid. So we got Alf going for the Picto check. I know it doesn't exist in this economy, Celeste.
So
That's why I
reset at
suggested
some
it.
point. So there's hope for the little cafe for Alf and Baltier as well. Both on a new cycle. It looks like Baltier is actually just rushing the ladder.
Yep. I don't think I've ever had clean GBT movement. I have it in Actorizer when I have FD and don't have ice. That's about it. I call it Great Bunk Temple for a reason. Ooh, actually, come to think of it, the seed might take a little bit longer for Dodo because there's no FD. So that Majora fight is going to take a little bit more time. Unless FD is on one of the boss warps, we could see a vanilla Majora fight. We do have Great Fairy Sword, yeah. Oh, Will missing the ledge on the recoil. Tough break. Balthier going for All Knight's Mask, maybe?
Yeah, definitely good to couple that one with Little Cafe.
And we've got another
We got
Picto.
FD.
Oh, see? I did say, didn't I? FD on a boss container, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sadly, on the boss container, they would have saved the most time with FD.
Yep. Well, I mean, Gyog, I guess. George. George is quite a nice save to have FD on. I'd honestly hate to get FD on the Gyog heart container.
Will not even picking up the Garo mask.
Yes, so Giant's Mask will always... Giant's Mask is always required by a technicality for logic.
Yes, there's Zoe basically way back when, I think even in Season 1, Zoe implemented the exception for Giant's Mask so that it can never be hinted by the hero. Because no one wants to get away with the hero just for Giant's Mask. It's a gigantic waste of time.
Yep.
Unless you're like super new to the randomizer. And at that point we're like, sorry, but please learn how to shoot arrows at win mode.
It's a giant waste of time. Wink, wink. Yeah, that was terrible. FD will never be required for these seeds. It's just a nice thing to have, you know. It's great placement though, but it's gonna be nice to see which order our runners do the temples in. Are people gonna do Stone Tower first and get FD? That's the question.
I mean, I feel like most people put off GBT for last.
Probably.
Because it lines up the most for a clean night 3 midnight.
Yeah, so doing STT first because of egos is probably the better option. Really lucky FD ended up there. I absolutely agree. I was kidding when I said that, so... Watching quite a few of these, unless the runners get their items in a strange way, I usually GBT last. Yeah. So, as Eris said, GBT lines up perfectly. If you were to start GBT on the final night at 6 PM, by the time you finish, it will be around midnight.
Yeah, I sometimes do GBT first just because I want to get the hardest dungeon of the way first, execution-wise.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you would put it first.
If you're having a really, really shitty run, you leave Woodfall to last. Because you could just do it in 2 seconds. Whereas if you're like, if it's not going too bad, GBT last usually is the best option. Out of all the Zelda water temples, GBT is one of my favorites. Well, it's definitely better than Water Temple from OOT. I actually quite enjoy GBT too. It's a nice puzzle.
Yeah, I like GBT with the speedrun tricks. So you have basically a trick in every room. Then you look really cool doing it.
The Goron water wheel.
Yeah, if Wind Waker didn't exist, then I would say MM is definitely a candidate for the game where the dungeons are most improved by the speedrun tricks.
I'm still yet to play Wind Waker. I think I've played most 3D Zelda games except for Wind Waker at this point.
Yeah, I don't like it that much, but it's more from a vanilla perspective. I think the randomizer for Wind Waker looks really cool.
Yeah. It's very complicated to me. Then I say that and I play Majora's Mask, so... Yeah. I much prefer a more close together kind of randomizer. It's like OT is okay, but the amount of running you have to do in Hyrule Field is a bit kind of a bit boring to me. Whereas everything's close together. I feel like Wind Waker might have that same kind of effect with all the water and stuff, so...
I mean, in the randomizer you have like the warp song from the start, and you have all the boat speed ups.
Hmm. So we've got Will now getting New Wave. And if I remember correctly, that puts him in Go mode at that point.
Does he have the captain's set?
He has... Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he did.
Yeah, I think Will already hit the Ikana all, so...
Oh yeah, no, he hasn't
The
done.
treasure chest game is not on the way for him, so this is actually now a bit of a problem for Will.
I don't think any of our other runners have captains. Nope. Not by the looks of it. So they're still casinoing Captain's Hat, which, for anyone who hasn't been here for this whole race, Captain's Hat is on Goron Treasure Chest game. LTK was absolutely loaded. It had Goron, Gibdo, and Hook. Yep,
Yeah,
so we all see Alf pushing his LTK now.
And basically, if you want to get into the position that Dodo had, you kind of have to see the East Clock Tower minigames as an extension to going to Ikana, because that's really the only thing that's pushing you to do them. I mean, Treasure Chest Game and Honey and Darling are super quick anyway, but most people chain them
Dodo
together
is...
with a Town Archery, so they put all three of them off a little if they don't cluster them.
Yep, Dodo is in go mode, yes. He's doing his final dungeon now. Once he got captains, that immediately put him into go mode. This is a full song seed. Yep, you are right. The only item he didn't get was Lens.
Well, there's still wounds here, still like a few bottles, 20 million masks.
Yep. A nice clean Goron wheel. Are we gonna get some clean quotation mark GBT movement? Alf isn't even on the tracker. Ugh.
No, Alf does know that Mountain Village is foolish.
Did he not get that hint? Interesting.
It is
That
written
was like
down.
the first hint everyone got. That was
Pretty
on
sure.
Astronomy Tower, wasn't it?
Yep.
That's probably
like the
why
little
then.
pixelated mess that it looks like Mountain Village on his tracker. Yeah, sometimes you just forget. You're like so in the zone and it's like every time I'm here I do this, so I do this now as well.
Yep. Did we ever get the third foolish hint?
We did not actually. Question in chat, what check is Pamela? It's the one where you get the Gypto mask in the base game? Or
So
the vanilla game?
You heal the little girl's father in Akana.
Yeah, we have to play Song of Storms to get the windmill running, that then plays the song to chase off the Gyptos. Then you can get inside the hut and heal Pamela's father. Oh, Dodo struggling a little bit with the water wheel. Oh.
EBT doesn't exist, it can't hurt you.
Yeah, looks like he's now opting out of Iceless.
Might have done that a little bit early. Let's just hope he didn't do it too early. Ooh, close. Oh no, Dodo.
Yeah, I think on the English version it always freezes on the same spot. Only the Japanese one had like actually physics on this part.
Yeah, it's the. Oh no.
Yeah, I think that was on purpose.
Okay.
Because he respawns right here and he's probably like, yeah, I'm not unfreezing that again.
Much better. There we go.
Starting to struggle a little bit on the final stretch. But after this bomb jump, it's basically over.
GBT does that to you. So we got Will finally going for Twin Mold, which means he will get his FD mask. And we've got Alf going for Oath to Order here, and interestingly enough, Balthier is in Graveyard without Captain's hat, so it looks like he's still casinoing for Captains here. We know where Captains is. Captains is Goron Treasure Chest game, which was completely unhinted. It was just part of the LTK Wath. It is difficult. It wouldn't be my first choice doing treasure chest minigame. But I know for sure that if I was going to do all minigames at once, I would include treasure chest minigame in that, if I have Goron. But it is one of those checks that people just don't want to do because of the bad RNG you can get from it.
Yeah, it's basically like in this spot, you want to rush your songs and then you have dungeons to rush, so it's kind of easy to put off these clock down.
I actually honestly cannot remember if Keaton can be Wath or not because it is regional.
No, it cannot be, because basically two of the regions for Keaton, which is North Clocktown and what's the other one, Milk Road, they're both always reachable, so it will always be split between these locations at least. We could only ever get a Wave the Hero for Keaton mask, but not for the Keaton check itself. Until Zoe gives us entrance randomizer.
And Dodo's now in the final stretch, calling our 4 friendly giants to get us up to the moon.
We got a little bit closer to deed percent. We found a letter to Mama. The scrub trade in Ikana. It looks like Dodo can still get a sub 150. As long as Majora doesn't troll, but should be guaranteed with the FD.
So interesting. Balthier getting the razor sword. Only just noticed that. Two of our runners having razor sword. I don't think Will and Dodo ended up getting it, but I know they have Great Fairy Sword. I think, or at least Dodo does. How interesting, Will doesn't have it. At least it's not on his tracker. Well, it's definitely going to be close to 150 for Dodo. Can we do it? Can we get a sub one? There we go. 148.54 for Dodo.
So yeah, officially sub 149. GG's to Dodo.
To Dodo.
It looks like we'll get Dodo in for an interview in a bit.
All of our runners are still currently casinoing for captains.
Oh. Of getting baited into the well a little bit. Let's hope it's only for a mirror shield chest.
That is indeed Dodo's race time name.
If nobody finishes in 10 minutes, gonna see some wild meta guesses. People going for some really stupid checks, maybe? What did Dodo do that I didn't do?
Who's gonna go to Pirate's Fortress? I don't think anyone's dipped it yet. Everyone's... Yeah. A few have done Pinnacle Rock, I think. One or two.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any
Alf was definitely in Pinnacle Rock. It was where Kafe's mask was.
Ooh, tough break for Balthier on the bad roll. We got our first secret shrine though, I think.
Yep. Tress was like, this race time name is too long, I'm not putting this on here.
Will clipping through the bottom of the wheel, unfortunately. Oof. There you go. Third time's the charm. We got there.
Yeah, less tries than Dodo needed.
Dodo didn't do Shrine, nor did he do Pinnacle Rock, nor did he do Pirate's Fortress. He made the choices of orphaning quite a lot of dense places.
He just went where the items are. Don't know why other people don't do that. So easy to win. Just go to the places that are required and skip the unrequired ones.
Yep.
Oh, looks like we have Dodo with us.
GG's, Dodo. Well done.
Greatest MMR run of all time. And he has mic problems, of course. Wouldn't be a Dodo interview without microphone problems.
That's how it works, right? There's me always forgetting come with push to talk and I'm wondering why I'm not speaking.
The new generation doesn't know how to use push to talk. They haven't played enough World of Warcraft.
I can see Dodo lighting up, but I cannot hear him. Just me. I mean, it's all possible. Will could finish second. Well, at least one person's checking Pamela this seed.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome in, Dodo.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I haven't set up my mic since I reformatted my PC, so had to set it up again.
Yeah,
Happens to the best of us. So, it was what was your theory behind going to Grand Treasure Chest game? Did you have any reason behind it, or did you just?
Well,
just
I was able to route all East Clocktown mini games with All Night Mask, and then I was gonna go east to like hit the Owl, do Graveyard Grotto, all those checks. And yeah, Captain Sad was just on the way.
Yeah, that was basically a win condition. You routed in the East Clocktown stuff as an extension of going to Icana?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess I routed this pretty well, and also was pretty fortunate. But yeah, I swear it feels like I lost like 10 minutes in execution.
I mean, it looked mostly fine except for the last little bit of GBT, but...
GBT, STT, I mean, even overall, it feels like I lost a lot of time on small stuff here and there.
But yeah, you lost 2 seconds on Gorman Race. That's not good, not good.
Yeah, but those 2 seconds, plus all the 2 seconds I lost, yeah, I think I lost quite a few minutes, but okay, I'm not gonna complain with my finish time here.
It was a really good time.
Yeah, this might turn out to be another 1100.
When will you do your 5th goal, Aris?
Never. 4 is all I need. Oh, we found a wallet, nice.
Traumatized by shrine.
Did I want to say? Oh yeah. Only thing I wanted to flame you for, except Gorman Race, was the Ice Arrow strat for the Nolfos. The Zalfos? What are they called? The boat chest in Woodfall Temple.
See, this is what I'm talking about when I say Elda's time everywhere.
Yeah, I need to flame you on that one because it's Spec's strat. So in honor of Spec, everyone has to do it perfectly. Because it's a cool strat and can't just
I
not do
I didn't
it
know it
perfectly.
was Spec strat. Yeah. I'm just I don't even remember how you do it exactly. I guess you just draw instantly.
Yeah, you need to be a bit more on the left side when you enter, the left side of the door. Then
okay.
you can just draw instantly. You even have enough time to cycle to Ice Arrows still, so you don't need to be on Ice Arrows already. But if you're on the left side of the door, it's basically auto aiming on the thing already.
Yeah, I wonder if I entered as Deku or something. I feel like I lost time just equipping my bow. Yeah, I don't know. When I did this strat in the past. Sometimes it was working, sometimes not. I never really tried to make it consistent. Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized, where was LTM? I can see the Balthier has
Ikana Canyon scrub trade.
Fun. So how do you feel about this seed compared to the last one, Dodo, a couple days ago?
Well, this one was a lot more straightforward to me, at least. I guess I don't know if I got lucky. I didn't feel like there were many traps, except maybe I guess I got my Deku pretty early. It felt pretty good because I took the spring water before leaving Swamp on day 2, just in case I would find a bean somewhere, and it really paid off. Other than that, yeah, it felt pretty straightforward, except for like maybe a letter to cafe in Hall, but it's kind of progression when you have to go hit the Cape Owl, and I don't think there's any way you can go there without Fire Arrow. And yeah, after that it's just Captain Sad. I guess you can delay it a lot. You can delay Treasure Chest game a lot if you did the other mini games earlier. Maybe, and if you hit the Ikana Owl earlier, especially with Road to Ikana Foolish, because you're not going to go back for... Because usually Treacherous game is something you can route with Gunstruck Grotto, but here it's Foolish, so it can isolate the check a little bit.
It's fascinating that all of our current runners on the restream are all pushing everything, but... Goron Treasure Chest game, we've got one person in Pirate's Fortress, we've got one person in Great Bay, we've got one person climbing Stone Tower.
I wasn't even sure to win with just because of all my execution fails.
Yeah, I think the early game was definitely to your strengths, because I think you're one of the best runners when it comes to rushing cycle 1. So with the heart, what's it called? With the Bean of the Hero being hard required on, well, not exactly hard required. You could have gone Deku Palace of Logic, but that's not the play, I think. And
yeah.
So rushing Knight 3 is definitely one of your strengths.
Yeah, true. Also, I wanted to delay my first cycle as long as possible, because I wasn't sure whether it was going to be I wasn't sure what was going to be the north way of the hero, but I had this Swamp Deed, and I really didn't want to do Deku Playground again. That's why I inverted it.
We could tell that you were trying to go as far as possible out of your way, and you were pushing final hours so much that you had everything you needed from Mountain Village. We could tell that you weren't gonna let this final cycle go. So that was really good to see.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. So that's
sorry.
I mean, on Restream it was not the case, but maybe someone also has a bit of trouble with the CAC. Depending on when they go to GBC.
Yeah.
Can definitely see that happening for some runners.
I just want to say Balthier just died to Gyorg due to not having FD.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
This is very unfortunate. How did you feel about that FD on Twin Mold? I actually joked about it.
That
I
was
said,
funny.
I was just like, imagine if FD was on a hot container, and about 2 minutes later, it was FD on the hot container. I was like, this seat is nice to them.
Yeah, it's proof that it's a real jet.
Yeah, I mean, we're
if
calling
you
it a jet, but
if you decide
lowest
to
second
go,
place finisher yet.
yeah, but I guess if you decide to go to do STT last, I mean, it will be less useful. You won't be able to use it for Gyorg.
See, I would have pushed Stone Tower first after Woodfall because of Light Arrow's Wath. That would have been me. Even if it wasn't to actually do any of the temple, getting lights as early as you did and off a Wath chain Wath location, just my thoughts would be, okay, it's telling me to go to Akana for some reason. Let's just go.
Well, here Gorn Village was Wath for. I mean, as long as soon as you find Zora, the Gorn Village Way of the Hero hint isn't really useful anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you find one required item.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's like Gorn Village is quite stacked. Because it had the light arrows, it had the Zora. Except for storms. Because, of course, that's how the game was going to play. It was going to give you a shit ton on it.
Actually, when I found both Goron and Hookshot on Letter to Cafe, I was pretty amazed. I was like, wow, is this Go mode already? And so I rushed the song and I was like, okay, no.
Yeah, Baby Goron and Storms is... you can't go one without the other.
Ooh, are we getting Pirates Fortress baiting? 2 swords in Pirates Fortress, what? All of the swords were in Great Bay, somewhere or another. Because you had the Great Fairy Sword on the like, you had the Razor Sword on Pirates Fortress exterior, you had Gilded on the interior. Wow. Sword
That's the lens on Gyorg, actually.
One of these incredibly rare S4 seeds where you don't ever have to go to PF.
Yeah.
I mean, is it rare? Pretty sure none of the quads I played had PF required, or maybe one.
I don't know, almost every seed I play has PF required.
Ooh, are we gonna see Will going for Treasure Chest game?
We did see Moonsteer actually, so we are on trade item percent. We found all of them. I don't know where the Moonsteer was though. But yeah, so Dodo, why are you the best player in MMR? How can I be as good as you?
I'm not.
So are you gonna do with your $1 million prize pool money from the Season 4 tournament? Once you win it?
If only. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win Season 4.
So we found our second finish with Spec finishing with a time of 2 hours and 7 minutes.
GG.
GG's indeed.
Yeah, only almost 20-minute difference between first and second spot.
When I see that, I think it could have been absolutely crazy if I'd really played well on the execution side.
I think it was Captain's hat.
I think I could have won sub 140 if I'd played like almost perfectly all the way through.
Yeah, I guess if you immediately rushed Bomber's kits and then still got your what's it called, Kek W on your way somehow. You could have gotten Kek on the way to Zora Hall, I guess. Maybe that would have saved you some time.
Yeah.
I feel like you put off your bow a little bit. Not that it was bad or anything. It was a
Yeah,
solid
no,
routing
that's true.
choice. But
No,
if you
I
think
really
about the
wanted
absolute
it.
god route, you probably should have just rushed Barbara's Kids, I guess.
Yeah, of course. I didn't. Yeah, you could optimize the route more, but I was more talking about execution in general.
Well, here going for Pohat,
I
which is a
don't
rare
think you
sight.
could push out 9 minutes of execution, but I mean, sure, prove me wrong.
Okay, are we gonna get the
Anyway.
golden treasure chest game here?
Anyway, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. So thanks for the restream and the interview.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, Dodo.
Thank you very much, and GG, well done on your win today.
Thank you. And Will's about to reach go mode, so
Yeah, we can
that's
see
cool.
that. Let's go.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Got Will going for the treasure chest minigame now, so are we gonna see him get it first try, or is he gonna have to go try and get more money? Hopefully not. Oh,
Having
Will,
a bit
you
of
can do
trouble
it.
with the corner quip. Okay.
Nice.
Yay, go mode.
And that is go mode for Will. Also, forgot to say happy 2 hours, everybody. I know I'm like 10 minutes late. But thank you all for coming by. This is Qualifier 12. Yes. Qualifier 12. There we go. Of the MMR Season 4. We've had 4 wonderful races here with us today. We've had Dodo, we've had Will, we've had Alf, and we've had Balth here with us today. For our trackers, we've had Lava Plume, Nero, Pilby, and Zoe, and of course myself, Bread. And with me co-commentating today is Eris. I hope you're all having a good day. We've had Dodo already finish in first place with the time of 1 hour 48. We have Will, who's currently in go mode, and Alf and Balfour, who are still looking for Captain's Hat. This has been quite a good race. Quite enjoyed it. Second Pamela check, Pog indeed.
Yeah, if only. If only.
I bet a lot of our runners were thinking this was going to be a Pamela seed. Oh, we got a Zora Cape check, which I think is the first of a few. Great Fairy's Mask. Oh boy. It's a brown chest up there. By the looks of it, unless I'm blind, which I am. I'm blind, it's fine. They probably didn't see it.
Yeah, it has a bit of a weird spawn range. You can peek it from the other chest. You need to like stand on the ledge and then not look directly at it, but a little bit to the side, and then it pops in.
Big chest, and we got the wallet. Lovely. Now we can see Alf has enough money to do the treasure chest game. Are we gonna see it? No. Just no. And we've got our third finish, which is Exodus with a third place finish of 2 hours 13.
Yeah, GG's to EXO. Damn, spoilers.
Oh no. It's because I'm in the
That's
future
race
again.
time, bot. Well, actually, that's just race time.
There we go.
Oh, looking good for Alf. That's the correct direction. Well, almost. Almost the correct direction.
Slowly but surely. Let's hope for a top 5 finish for Will here. Top 4 even. I believe he's on his last dungeon now. Am I right?
Yeah, he did the other dungeons in
Yep.
hopes for a captain set on progression. Imagine finding progression on progression. Think the game is gonna be nice to you? Seedbot knows what he's doing. Even with all of this, I don't think we found the last foolish between our runners.
I don't believe so.
So it's probably sitting in springtime.
So we got Alf finally going for the captain's hat here. That just leaves us with Balthier looking for it. Ooh. Come on, Alf. You can do it. Let's go. There we go. And that is go mode for Alf.
Who accidentally
Did it twice.
doing a little bit of a time loss here. But yeah. It happens to everybody.
Yep. Alf still has 2 temples to go by the looks of it. I love Alf's go mode screen. Angie Kirby.
Kirby ate Link, so now Kirby has to save Terminal.
So it looks like Balthier is going for the light swath here. Looking for captains. Bunny Hood. Well, at least someone got it.
Will getting trolled by Goat a little bit. I mean, it's not too terrible so far. He has to wait a little bit anyway. As long as he kills Goat before midnight, everything is fine. But it's still annoying. Crimson A, hello?
Crimson, they were on LTK. So LTK was a chain. So LTK was on Stage Light. Zora was on Swamp Title Deed. Swamp Title Deed was on Deku Playground. Deku Playground was on Stumpy. Beans was on Day 3 Staff Chest. Oh, and Fire Arrows were on Guru Guru.
No, Fire Arrows were the GBC ones. Guru Guru had Ice Arrows.
I got there in the end.
Letter to Cafe is on stage lights in Zora Hall.
Yeah.
And in case you're curious, you also needed Captain Set, and Captain Set is on a treasure chest game. So you need to find Goron first. But yeah, that's definitely something that many people have managed to do. Don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
I think
we've
also
all
managed
done
to do
it.
that once.
Yeah, we've all done it. We've all done stage lights and not actually talked to the dude and just walked off.
I think I don't know managed to do it on Restream once. I'm not sure. Yeah. Will X now ascending?
Thank you for the raid, Crimson. Welcome in, everyone. I kind of feel that feeling, Crimson. With me, if I don't follow my routing every single time, I will mess up somewhere. One thing I forget, and everything will just go absolutely askew. That's why I don't race anymore. Rando in a nutshell, exactly. But at least you tried, right? It's a second phase Majora for Will now. With Balthier still looking for captains. Even doing the bean and stone tower.
Only trash on the bean chests. I mean, we know it's only trash anywhere except treasure chest game. But it was extra trash.
GG's to Will, finishing with a time of 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 22 seconds. What a clean time. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely well timed.
Very symmetrical. I like it. Hopefully so.
Yeah. Sadly, no interview for Will.
Well, GG's to Will regardless. Fantastic run, and I'd be very happy with that time if it was me. Very clean bow start from Alf there. We got Alf going for his final temple now, which is GBT. Let's just hope that Alf remembers to cycle time before actually starting the temple, or else he's going to have a bit of a fun waiting for Majora.
I think Alf does it a little later than usual.
GG's to Zavi, finishing in 5th place with a time of 2 hours and 26. So we have our top 5 racers being Dodo, Spec, Exodus, Will, and Zavi.
Yeah, GG's to Xavi.
Oof, double bully on Balthia there.
Yeah, with their wins, Dodo is now the 2nd seed for now. And Will X now on seed number 11 in the overall standings. Both of them in a pretty good position when it comes to the points total.
Who's currently seed 1?
I don't know. Like, actually, I don't know. Like, Matt. Matt, who everybody calls Matt, but is still called I don't know everywhere. We're seeing some GFS threats for Twin Mold.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, Balthia did leave Tunmold to last, I think. Yep. So that's why no FD. He's going to be kicking himself when he realizes that FD's on Twinmold. I've actually moon crashed on Twin Mold before on a scrub seed because I ran out of magic. I didn't have FD and I ran out of arrows. That was fun.
Hello James in the chat. Forgot Mikau exists. And James, I only checked your stream briefly, but did you actually get Goron? Leave the second part of LTK and go do Snowhead? That's actually pretty funny.
Me kick W.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm wondering just how many... I want to know what the most common thing that people struggled with on this seed was. Whether it was
I mean,
captains.
it has to be captains or Kek. Everything else is like on the line, basically. I mean, Crimson got a bit screwed over by forgetting to talk to the Zora.
The Bathy is going to make a choice now. Where are they going to go next to try and find captains? Because they're going to start running out of checks soon. And there's the FD. Sound check. Okay.
Any sound checkers?
I think it's our first sound check. For the restream.
Alf ascending the stairs of heaven or whatever. Only one Majora fight away from finally finishing the seat.
And we got Sonaholic finishing in sixth place. I can read. 6th place with a time of 2 hours, 35 and 8 seconds.
GG's.
GG's indeed. Well done, Sonaholic.
So yeah, chat. Once Alf is done, we're gonna ask him if he wants to come in for an interview. And once we're done with that, we're probably going to raid Beltier, just so you're aware. For now, let's enjoy Alf's music selection for Majora.
Balthier is going for captains. Gonna put Balthier into go mode. And I think because they only have Snowhead left to do then, they're not gonna be finishing too far off everyone else.
Yeah, sadly, Beltier is showing the struggle of newer players to MMR. This minigame is hell until you learn how to clip.
Oh.
Oh, accidental clip.
Unintentional clip noises. And there we go. There's Alf finishing in 7th place with a time of 2 hours, 37 and 23 seconds. GG's.
Yeah, GG's to Alf.
And we are going to get Alf in for an interview.
Oh, very quickly apparently. Hello, Alf.
Hello.
Alright, well, Alf, well done. I can't even speak right now. GG's, how did you find the seed?
I mean, it was good up until I couldn't find the captain's hat that was in the treasure game.
Yeah. It looked like everyone was struggling with it. It was definitely a captain's casino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for a certain bird.
Yeah.
A certain bird.
Yeah, basically, Dodo hadn't been to Ikana at all. Very quickly, apparently. So, hello, Alf.
Hello.
He basically
Alright,
coupled
Alf,
the
well done.
these stun checks.
I can't even speak right now.
Checks with going
GG's,
up to
how did you
Ikana.
find the seed?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was
yes,
good up
Kobe's
until I
absolutely
couldn't find the
correct. We were
captain's hat
really
that was
worried about
in
you
the treasure
marking
game.
Road to Ikana off as WAF. It looked at the beginning. It looked like everyone was struggling with it. It was definitely a
I
captain's
just typed
casino.
it in the wrong spot. Yeah.
Except for a certain
We were like,
bird.
oh no.
That's
This isn't good.
That's why I clicked it and blacked it out. I was like, oh, I
basically,
put that in the
Dodo.
wrong spot.
Yeah.
And then I just put the clock tower roof on foolish, and then I knew I fixed it in my own way.
That's good to know, because we saw you go to ranch, and we were like, okay, he's gonna get the second road to a kind of foolish hint. And
Yeah,
like,
I fixed it in my own way on my tracker.
Good to know. It was just one of those moments. I was just looking at everyone's trackers because you're the only one that was using a Gossip Stone's tracker.
Yeah.
So you had the written hints, and I was like, "Road to Ikana, wasn't that foolish?" Happens to the best of us.
Yep,
And we got
just typed it in the wrong spot. It happens.
yeah, and we got Cola finishing in 8th place with a time of 2 hours 40. GG's, Cola. Well done.
The first cola to finish this race.
Yep.
The second cola is still in it.
Was there anything in particular that you didn't enjoy about the seed, or did you find it was quite a nice seed?
Yeah, it was totally fine. It was totally a fine seed. Just, I mean, I guess Goron was in a bad spot, but that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Letter
That
to Cafe is
LTK
required a
though.
lot.
Oh yeah, you got Letter to Cafe after the deadline, right?
Yes, I
That's
did.
unfortunate.
It's a good thing you went back and checked it though.
Yeah, no, I knew I needed to go back and check it because I got I got that, and then I got Cafe Mask, and I was like, one of these
Yeah.
is required.
That LTK was loaded.
Yeah.
It was nice though. It was nice getting the elementals so easily this seed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I think most people got unlucky with the Captain Side Casino. It was basically like pretty much everyone was like, "Oh, is this my go mode after getting hookshot?" And then you get the Baby Goron, and of course, Baby Goron has storms. What else could Baby Goron have?
Yep.
At least it was the first song you checked, I guess.
Never lucky.
It just, you're in no mode and you're like, you have one check left and you're like, it's storms in it. It's gotta be. Why would the seed be nice to me? Plus, it's gonna make me casino somewhere, isn't it? And
Yeah,
we've got
meanwhile,
Baby in 9th place with a time of 2 hours, 41 and 28 seconds.
no spec. That's a nice ordering there. Would be a shame if that made you miss Captain Set.
Where was Mershield?
That was the
Woodfall.
Woodfall Temple with the hero.
I think you didn't do regular Stone Tower, did you, Alf, or did you?
No, I didn't.
No, I think Balthier was the only one.
So I wasn't paying attention to the race time room for a majority of the race. At right about 2 hours, I opened up the race room. And I saw that Dodo had finished. I was like, he go moded the dungeons. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with the rest of the dungeons, and we'll find Captain's Hat somewhere.
Yeah. But it was all of you that were last locating captains. It was just the race to basically who could find it first.
Yeah.
Dodo got lucky because he routed in all of the mini games together.
Yeah. I did both the archeries while I was waiting on midnight meeting. And
Yeah.
so I couldn't do the other ones because I didn't have Goron yet, and then I just didn't do Honey and Darling until later.
Yeah, that was quite nasty that the Carface mask is in Pinnacle Rock.
Yeah.
Like, it couldn't be in a worse spot, really.
It was interesting, not many of the runners out of the 4 of you went into Pirate's Fortress all the way. There was the touch on exterior. Because with Zora Warth, I probably would have done Pinnacle Rock and exterior. But
Again, once I saw Dodo had finished it, I was like, it's either in PF or somewhere else. And I was just like, so I was like, oh, I'll get to PF when I get to it. And then I found the Captain's Hat on Treasure Game. I was like, oh, well, that's fun.
yeah, it's like, come to think of it, there isn't actually that many Goron checks compared to Zora. So I would have, because LTK was off of a Zora chain, I would have done all the Goron ones first, only because there's less of them, and then I've gone from there. So Goron treasure chest game definitely would have been my top few to do. But we all love some good Goron treasure chest game RNG, don't we? Oof.
So much fun.
Yeah. We have had a lot of DNFs in this race.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, James came into chat and said he forgot that Mikau existed.
Oh.
Imagine if you're missing the keg and it's like Oath, so you have to go to a keg Oath hunt.
Yeah.
It's unpleasant.
I mean, Mikau and Camaro are free heals, right? You've just got to route in Camaro a little bit more carefully, but Mikau you can do whenever.
Yeah.
So it's just, if I get healing, you know, I'm gonna do it 'cause it's free, right? And if I happen to be go through into Termina in the middle of the night, then I'll heal Camaro. Because you got healing quite early, didn't you? Because you got it on Sonata check, right?
Yeah, I had it
So,
early.
yeah, it was like one of the first songs. So I'd have been like, okay, because, you know, Deku was a bit weird to get, but I was like, if you're getting healing this early, why not check it?
Love me a Beanly hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, the early game was a slight bottleneck, as one would say.
Yeah.
It was quite the pun, too. Interesting. It's definitely been an interesting seed.
Since Bautier is so close to finishing, I think it's... I mean, Alkaline gave us the options to wait, and it's like, it's only 5 minutes now, so...
Yeah, because when Balthier went in to go, he only had the one to do. So... See, the way that Balthier is doing the pillar skip is the way that I do it now. I used to do the jump and ledge grab or jump and sword slash, but the back slash and then, or the back walking and then slashing is a little bit more consistent.
I don't usually have trouble doing it with just the jump slash, but sometimes I just forget I'm not supposed to roll. And so I'm just like, well, I'll do the backup.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm just a bit of a potato, to be honest. I don't race for a reason. I did the one qualifier. I think there was like 30 of us in there and I got 17th. I was like, oh, that'll do. My one race.
Yeah, this was your first race now, right off. Number 5. We are just sitting on seat number 15 for now. Right smack dab in the middle.
It's interesting that I haven't seen anyone use the bomb strap for GOT today.
Yeah, it's not very popular.
Ooh,
Yeah, this
double
is
zap.
some nice trolling. Where we have a 10th place finisher. UTZ Woods, I don't know how to pronounce that. GG's, anyways.
I'd say bomb strat is probably best if you have FD. think it's fine with Great Fairy Sword because it's pretty much exactly the same, but the effort of when you can do it with FD and then you can just, Z target, beam him in case he gets away, rather than having to redo the bomb strat again.
Yeah, he's having some trouble.
I mean, it's not a time loss until the clock hits 12, so...
Yeah.
Goat, keep running. Looks like it. Nope. Being run over. Okay, now it's a time loss officially.
I think Balthier's done well. If you look at it this way, he had to do pretty much all of the battles, the boss battles vanilla, because he did Stone Tower third. Meaning he didn't have FD for Gaiorg, or for, well, obviously nobody had FD for Adolwa, but, for Gaiorg especially. And,
He rolled forward, so he's in a weird spot.
Yeah. He also did die to Gaiorg as well. Which was really unfortunate for him, but...
Yeah. Never great dying to Georg, because that's a long way to go back.
Yeah. At least you don't have to do the whole temple again. Mind, losing to Got isn't much better.
I would say Goat's actually worse.
Yeah. Especially if you can't do the pixel shot.
Yeah.
I've been cycling a bit through the other streams, and apparently the last Foolish is a Snow Temple song Foolish.
That's the same as the last seed. The last seed was the final Foolish wasn't found on the restream, and it was Snowhead Temple as well.
Rando being a rando.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite thing is when you get a sometimes hint for an area that's foolish.
Yep.
Like the seed.
Yeah, like this seed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow. Great stuff.
Especially when the Foolish is like Rotary Kana with the whole whopping 3 checks.
Yep. It's like getting Twin Islands Foolish and then getting Goron Race Foolish. It's like, okay. Cool, that's one always hint down.
Murder Mask.
I'm just looking through some of the other races now. I can see that people are getting affected by Captain's Casino still.
Yeah.
Because we've got 3 racers left outside of Balthier. We've got Chuckles, the Real Wispy, and Flausch. Come on, Balthier, you can do it. Let's go.
Murder it. Hopefully you don't get trolled like I did.
Don't do what I did once. I had no FD on Majora, and I accidentally equipped Camaros on literally I had one stab left on Majora's Wrath, and I equipped Camaros by accident and danced and died to Majora.
Oh.
It's just styling.
I know. I'm a professional at never being able to fight Majora correctly.
I think my favorite was the time that I said something on stream during the cutscene that I was one hit away from dying, and then one of the masks shot me. As soon as the cutscene ended, so I literally could not react to it.
GG's to Balthier for finishing 11th place with a time of 2 hours, 55 and 27 seconds. There's always those ridiculous deaths and stuff. Or stupid things that you've done. It's like Great Bay Coast bean playing storms next to the bean and then getting thrown off the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one. I've done that.
Yeah. It's like we are looking at the official finish time board now on the stream. Yeah, Dodo got his 1100 points. Yeah, let's see, for Bautier this was his 5th qualifier, but the 4th one was points. Bautier is now in the top 32 as well. Yeah, at least that's a little bit of something, I guess, after this seat.
Alrighty.
Consolation prize.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah.
So, you guys have a good one. Thanks for the restream.
Thanks for coming in, Alf. We appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good night. Or a day, or whatever it is. Yeah, not sure about here not answering race chat. So I think we are gonna wrap this one up.
Yep, sounds good.
But yeah,
So, go on then.
you take it.
Okay. So that was qualifier 12. We do currently still have 3 races racing, but just a big shout out to everyone that's been involved today. So we've had our trackers. So we've had Lava Plume, Nero, Pilby, and Zoe. We've had our racers. We've had Dodo, Will, Alf, and Balthier, and of course myself, Shananbread. And co-commentating with me today is Eris. We hope you guys have enjoyed the race. It's been a very interesting one. The seat was pretty generous to the runners, but it was also a bit of a captain's casino at the end, at least for hour 4, and by the looks of it for a few other races that are still ongoing. But GG's to Dodo for coming first place with a time of 1 hour 48. Then we had Will in 4th with 2 hours 22:22. Alf in 7th with 2 hours 37. And Balthier in 11th with 2 hours and 55. Any last comments from you, Eris?
Yeah, goodbye Twitch chat. See you. I think the next squall is, well, depends on time zone, I guess. It's tomorrow for me.
Yeah. Let me have a look real quick. We've got our next commentary, which is, if it loads fast enough, of course. So we have our next race, which is tomorrow, the 12th of August. It is at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. UTC, and 8 p.m. AEST. And commentating on that will be myself, and Max Plays Games Badly, and our trackers will be Zoe and Lava Plume, but this might be updated, there might be more, but we'll see. But I hope that you guys can come and catch us on the next qualifier, which is qualifier 13, and it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, good day, Twitch chat, goodbye. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye, guys.